Marquette and new vehicle purchase for 2013.
I'm just coming over as a courtesy that after some research and looking at the data, we're going to go back with the Dodge Chargers again. They came in cheaper than both the Ford Interceptor and the Chevy Caprice. Ergonomic wise, the headroom and the being comfortable for the officers in the Michigan State Police test came out way ahead. So just coming back, the money, as we all know, is already set aside, but just letting you know that's what we decided to go back with. The ones we bought now, we had a couple recalls on them that was covered under warranty. The only issue we had was the first set of brakes that it comes out of the factory don't hold up, so we usually have to change those within the first 10,000. But we haven't noticed any other issues since the replacement of the originals.
Looks like the fuel mileage is a little bit better also.
We have actually, gained a little bit in the fuel mileage. If you keep track, of course, you know which ones are the K9 cars, you can tell from that. Got some statistics from South Whitley, runs the Ford Interceptor, what their gas mileage is, and their chief said that, you know, it's cramped in there for their guys. And you guys have seen enough of us on the Sheriff's Department to know that there's not a lot of small guys on the Sheriff's Department to get into those. So, just like I said, just a courtesy, that's what we'd like to go ahead and purchase.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark?
Yep.
When I attended the IMS show in Indianapolis a while back. It's really a racing show, but I really was intrigued by a company in Indianapolis, a
Carbon
cryogenic.
fibers.
It's a cryogenic company.
Yeah.
They like run the rotors through their cryogenic, and the rotors will last like forever.
We actually, Don, have some of those on some of the Crown Vics that are still left
Okay.
on, and we have not wore them out yet. The initial cost was steep.
I know,
for us.
yeah.
But,
It was pretty
I don't think they've made them yet for the Dodge Charger, or at least where we've been getting our.
Well, I think
bids at
these, they
Tulsa.
take your rotors, and my thoughts were they take your stuff.
Okay, they're taking.
Whatever the term for cryogenics is, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, just so you know, I guess I could look into the price, but the ones we bought that have been treated
Oh, already treated.
have held up,
Yeah,
so.
that's good.
I have a quick question, either for city or county or both. I saw an interesting little happening today in town I had never seen before. I was sitting there by a star, waiting for the stoplight to change, and a state highway truck come in from the east on 205, turned and went south, and hitting the snow kind of in the middle of the street, which is no problem. But he did not one iota stop it or slow down or anything for the next step light. Are they required, or do they have special clearance to run red lights that you know?
No, they have to follow.
They're supposed to, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I did, I thought,
speaking-
now, give him credit, he had his lights on, but he went right through that, and if he was going a mile an hour, I bet he was probably going 15 or 20. Now, from the right, he might have been able to see, you know, going way past the jail, but coming up by Riggs there, we could have had a serious, so I mentioned it to George and Don at noon. We didn't know of any special, even though they had the lights on, that they had the right of way. And
No, there's no exception in the law for them. That was probably, he probably just wasn't paying attention, or he'd been out all night.
yeah, but that's the way our citizens end up not on the right side of the snowplow. So thank you. I just wanted. Thank you.
I gotta apologize to the state next month, though.
And the state is here, and they have noted that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I retract that. I see nothing and I know nothing.
Okay.